Well, welcome back, first of all, and congratulations. Give me an idea kind of what the feeling is like after a win like this.
It's unbelievable. I've been waiting for this my whole life to get that UFC win ever since I turned pro. It eluded me in 2013, 2014, but it's better than a birthday and better than Christmas. Asking me questions like that is going to make me tear up, and I got to be a man about this. None of that.
Not to push too far, get the tears out of you, but give me the idea of the journey. I mean, like you said, you get there, you don't get it.
Yeah.
What's it like to go back to the drawing board and say, okay, now I'm going back to the regional scene and I'm gonna try it again?
Yeah. A lot of people would have quit and they would have stopped. A lot of people have quit. They make it to the UFC, doesn't work out, and then they just quit. And that's not me. I'll never stop. I was born to fight. I was born to punch people in the face, and I knew there was a lot of growing that needed to be done, and I needed to grow up and mature, and especially as a fighter and as a man and as a human being. And I've done all that. It sucks that it's taken this long. I'm 34 now, and I always go back to this line, now that I'm here and I got this win, I'm here for a good time. Hopefully it lasts a long time, and I'm going to make the most of my time.
You're a positive guy and the energy's there, but I mean, was there any moment along that way where you're like, this just isn't worth it anymore, man? I need to go do something else?
Almost. After I got released from the UFC, they told me get a couple of wins and we'll take you back. I got a couple of wins and they didn't take me back. And I dropped 3 in a row. At that point, I took a big deep breath and I was like, is this it? And, it took, a lot of people close to me to be like, you know what, Jesse, you shouldn't give up. And at that time, TKO came back, and I've always wanted to be a champion there because that's where the guys that I trained with, they were champions, and they all got signed to the UFC. So I went there, and I went on a hot streak. I won 2 titles. It gave me my confidence back, and it gave me that ability to grow up and flourish and become the man that I am today, to get this W that I got today. It's been to hell and back, and here I am.
And of course, a very impressive finish. I mean, did you see the fight playing out that way? Did you know you had that in you?
No, I thought I was going to hurt him with a body kick because I was trying to set it up. I got him with a nice quick body kick, and I saw it in his face. He was like, right? And I think that's when he clinched me. But after that, I figured him out. I figured out all his little shoulder jukes and everything else, and I could time him. Did I think I was going to get the submission? No, nobody's ever finished this guy, and he's fought some really good guys. Does that mean I'm better than those guys? Absolutely not. MMA math doesn't make sense. But I was really hoping for the TKO, but he's got a hard head, and he just presented his neck when he turned, and I'm not letting go. You give that to me, I'm going to steal your soul. I'm not letting go. And I squeezed the crap out of him.
The last thing for me, I'm sure you just want to enjoy the moment a little bit, but
all good, man.
What's the plan from here, man? I mean, you finally got this one under your belt. I mean, are you I got to fight again quickly. I got to do it. What's the plan from here?
I'm hoping for November, December. Go home and isolate for 2 weeks. I miss my dog. I can't see my girlfriend, which sucks, but I really miss my dog. I got a 130-pound Alaskan Malamute at home who's just a year old. He's my boy. Just to hang out and, recover, because I've been training this whole time. I put in 2 training camps because I was expecting the Saskatoon card in June. I was getting ready for that, and then the whole COVID thing happened, but I never gave up. I kept training. I kept harassing Danny. I'm like, yo, get me a short notice fight. And he's like, dude, shut up, piss off. You know what I mean? Like, quit bugging me. The UFC's not signing anyone. And I didn't give up. I just kept training. People thought I was going to give up, and then all of a sudden he's just like, you're doing this on this day at this weight. Let's go. And I'm like, yes. He's like, no, I already said yes. So I'm like, perfect. That's the type of manager that I want. He's like, you're doing this, right? So I told him November, December, 155. That's where I'm going to really make a dent. That's where I know my power shines. I'm like Kenny Florian. I know you're somewhere, hopefully listening, where you say Jesse Ronson's not blessed with a lot of speed. I never forgot that. I never forgot that. I've worked on my wrestling and my jiu-jitsu, and I've definitely increased my speed and power, and I'm ready to showcase at 155 and make a huge dent in that division.
Here, you're right.
Hey, how you doing?
As the fight you mentioned, sorry, Jalen Turner and Luis Peña, why are you targeting those 2 names for our next fight?
Like I said earlier, maybe it's small man syndrome or something, but I just don't believe that you should be above, 6'1's pushing it. If you're 6'1", 155 pounds, like I said, you need to eat something other than lettuce and ice cubes. At 6'3", like how can you physically? I have a hard time making 155, and I'm 5'10". How can you do it at 6'3"? And like your legs and arms are probably as big as those stilts. And I train with a lot of tall guys, and I'll tell you what, I smash the crap out of their legs and out of their. I have no fear of tall guys, and I do some serious body snatching, and they're the two tallest guys in the division. So give me one right after the other. I don't care. Give me one or the other. It doesn't matter. Those are just the two guys that I want.
You mentioned that you have a hard time going down to 155. Is the pandemic and training is going different from the normal times? Is it going to be harder for you to cut the weight?
No, not at all. My body actually responded well to the diet this time, and I lost a lot of weight really quick. I thought I was going to have a way bigger cut than what I had to make 170. It wasn't. Like, it was a super easy cut for 170. I just had to cut 6 pounds. I'm told Davey Ramos was 187 fight day. He's heavier than me. I was 182 when I left the hotel to come here, and I'm only 5 or 6 pounds lighter than that when I fight at 155. So that's where I belong. And I know with my dietitian, Phenom Performance, Callum Anderson, and Adam Maverick Asenza, with their help and my discipline, I know 155 is a breeze. I'm strong, and that's where I belong.